Hey guys, you've joined us live at Moneycontrol. I'm Anisha Gupta and we are looking at huge volumes in case of gold futures and options on MCX. Well, why not? Because the gold prices globally and in India are trading at an all-time highs, and that clearly is getting volumes impacted there and much on the positive side there. Joining us to talk further about this is Rishi Nathany from MCX. Rishi, hi, good to have you and congratulations. Strong volumes coming in. We've seen that happen in energy. Metals have been doing well and you have gold and silver anyways continue to perform quite better there. What would you say? How are you looking at the numbers, and what would you say on what kind of maturity levels do you think that the Indians have? Until now, it was gold buying in physical, and now we've seen derivative markets, financialization of the product do quite well.
Thanks, Manisha. So, Indians have a natural affinity towards bullion, especially gold. And I think in terms of investing in gold, India leads the way. Having said that, till date, like you rightly said, it was more of a physical product, but with the financialization of gold and silver and bullion contracts being available in the commodity derivatives markets, we are seeing a lot of growing maturity in terms of people accessing these futures markets or the options contracts. And recently we saw record volumes on our options contracts in gold as well. So I feel that people are trying to get the best out of this by using the advantage of what commodity derivative markets bring to them, both through futures and options as a hedging mechanism and as a mechanism for them to take a view on gold and silver.
Absolutely. Rishi, how would you categorize the participation that we have as of now? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people want to be part of this in sense of an instrument. Hedging as well is another part of it. I mean, I was talking to a lot of jewelers, and yes, inventory creation at these all-time high levels is a concern for them as well. So how would you look at the kind of participation that we have in the space?
We are seeing a lot of participation both from retail as well as from industry, and most jewelers, especially in India, a country like so diverse as India, you find jewelers in even every small town and village. So we are seeing a lot of participation, especially with the awareness we are creating. We are seeing more and more participation with these jewelers and of course retail participants as well. And most of them are using these options to maybe, for example, a jeweler could use options, buy put options to hedge against their stock in terms of if they're fearing any fall in price, or there are various strategies that could be implemented. But end of the day, these options in future markets are turning out to be a good hedging mechanism for all these people.
Rishi, one thing has to be said that you have sustainably been able to be the market leaders when it comes to non-agro, even as we have other exchanges starting into this segment as well. How would you look at the market share right now? How was FY24 for you as a company?
Well, our market share is almost 99%, and FY24 was a great year. We saw very good growth in terms of our volumes and participation across the board. And going into FY25, we feel that, hopefully the momentum should continue.
Any new products that we can expect out of the exchange, Rishi? Because we've seen a new list come in, 13 more commodities have been added. How is exchange looking at these? What is the conversation internally? Are you considering them?
So we always consider all the products that are allowed, and we are very grateful to the regulator and the government for allowing more and more products to be added to the commodity basket. And we are carefully studying these products, and as and when we see any merit in launching any of these contracts, we will seek regulatory approval and then go forward and launch these contracts.
Rishi, do you also have an eye for the agro commodities? I mean, the essentials one, of course, can't be traded, but there are various other options as well.
Well, we look at every basket, whether it be agri, energy, base metals or bullion, and we'd be happy to look at all contracts across the board. Wherever we feel we can get adequate participation, we will definitely look at launching contracts.
Just coming back to gold yet again, Rishi, and we've seen you have various products within gold as well. Which one really seems to be doing the best here? I mean, minis have picked up as well. We've seen silver do quite well also.
So if you see in gold, there are 4 variants, 1 gram, 8 grams, 100 grams and a kg. Now, normally the kg contract trades the most because that is where you will also find a lot of industry participants as well. However, you're also seeing some traction in the 1 gram and 8 grams where a lot of retail participants come in to trade those contracts because it's very affordable. And many people also use these 1 gram contracts to sort of do an SIP in gold, where you can keep buying it every month and then accumulate it in electronic form.
Rishi, as is always seen when the market volatility is the highest or the prices are running up, we do see the volumes come back on the exchange. And with the expectation that this year really could belong to commodities, with the inflation, with the interest rates expected to be cut, I mean, this perhaps is going to be the place to be in. How is MCX approaching all of these theories?
Well, there's always some sort of movement going on in every market. Markets are volatile, especially with the geopolitical scenario and multiple elections in various countries in this year, and of course of the economic scenario with interest rates, as you mentioned, etc. So it's very difficult to predict all that. So what we just for us it is business as usual. We keep trying to grow the markets, spread awareness, and make sure more and more people get attached to this market.
And what's the plan FY25?
Well, the plan is to keep doing what we are doing and maybe do it better, so that we can get more business on the exchange platform. We can add more and more participants. We can make India a place where more volumes happen, where price setting happens and price discovery happens.
Well said, Ravi. Thank you so much, Rishi. Thank you for joining us with your sense on all of that. Well, of course, record volumes coming in for gold. And as Rishi says, they are looking to do much more. The previous year gone by has been of strong growth, and that's exactly what they're anticipating for the year to come as well.